So I want to show you a technique that I've been using for dealing with witches and wizards in the clan castle. Basically, the standard method that people use with lightning I frequently have problems with, and I'll show a couple examples of that. The technique basically is to separate out the witches from the wizards, and then you can take out the witches when they're exposed. What makes this possible, as you can see here, is the slow movement speed of the witch. Her movement speed is only 12, whereas the wizards that are normally seen there in there with her move faster. So let me show you a couple of examples of how this can go, how the lightning approach can go wrong, and then show you the idea with the separating the witches and wizards out from each other. Okay, here's an all too common situation. Got some giants there luring our clan castle. That works fine. Lightning, and unfortunately, we did not get both of the witches. And then we lower the BK, but we've got a witch left. And because of that, our attacking force gets overwhelmed, and start to go downhill from there. Not good. Okay, so here's another thing that can happen. One popular way to handle a clan castle with a witch, in this case, is to not lure it. And can see that sometimes doesn't work out. So we should clear the heroes, deal with them in the usual way. They do a fine job here. But then, as we get towards the middle, here comes the clan castle. And unfortunately, what ends up happening is the lightning only takes out one of the witches. Everyone had gone south and got missed. And then we freeze the multi-ferno, but then the witch with her skeletons keeps our attacking force busy long enough that the inferno starts to wake back up again. And then by then, there's not enough gas left to finish the raid. Okay, this demonstrates the concept here. So first we lure, or actually first we blow some holes in the walls, and we lure. Get the attention. Okay, there's our witch coming out. Okay, so first we lure away from the corner they were going to eventually lure to, because we want to get the witch over here as far as we can. So there's a limit, obviously, because kind of getting killed immediately. So now let's go down towards this corner. Nicely a builder's hut down here for us. So notice, okay, so now we're going to start our usual defense, but notice the witch being slow is in the back. So I can drop two wizards, probably only need one there. And then our usual defense takes out our heroes, and then we just proceed as normal. So, in this case, We're going to drop our golems and our wizards. And we're going to bust through the center. A little trouble with the wall breakers getting through this wall because of the wizard tower. But I'm going to get through. Get really lucky here with my next batch of wall breakers because I don't hit with my Inferno, or my freeze, and the Inferno barely manages not to blow up my wall breakers, and then I'm in the middle. PK has decided to go around. So I've got one Inferno down, but then my defense kind of fizzles. But this one wizard, the rest of the wizards are going to beat on the wall, but the one wizard decides, hey, let's go around here, step in the rage, and blow up the town hall. So that worked out well. And then the rest of this is just kind of, let's see if we can get another % or two. Okay, here we are again. Fortunately, we have a glory hole we can use to lure on the space. So we're going to do it with barbs again. Okay, so we've got our witches out. We've got our queen lured, I think. Oh, now we got the queen lured. And the barbarian king. And now, again, we're going to draw him over here away from the corner that we're going to lure towards eventually. I'm not really happy with how far out the witches are here, so I'm going to go down once to draw them away from the corner and then back to the corner. Now the witches are outside the inner walls. And now, if I lure down here, everything's in a line. Everything being in a line is kind of important in general, because you don't really want one of the heroes or something going around the side of your main defense. So now we're going to try and get this guy. Fortunately, you can see it doesn't always work on the first try, because the first time it was right when this witch was spawning skeletons. Second time it was when the skeletons were too close, but then it works on the second try, and then that witch goes out there. And now, obviously we wasted a few wizards, but at least that's a lot better than losing our witches. So, now we can get this going. We blast a couple of holes in the wall. Put our golems, our wizards, and some of this doesn't really go all that well. We're losing a lot of wizards. There's the golem up the middle. Probably should have dropped that earlier. I drop all these wizards from my clan castle, but then most of them explode due to a giant bomb there. But fortunately, these Inferno towers are both freezable at once, and since I was able to save a spell on the heroes in clan castle, I have 3 freezes at my disposal. And then the Barbarian King finally makes it to the town hall. And we've got a few more troops left. And that's all she wrote. So that's the basic idea. You want to get all of your opposing clan castle troops and heroes all in a line with the witches at the back, so that you can drop the wizards on them when they're exposed. That saves you a spell for later on in the raid when you might need it, and also avoids the likely possibility that the lightning won't take out the witches anyway. Love to hear any comments or suggestions, or if you've tried this technique and works or doesn't work for you, so let me know.